Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, the provincial government of Albay is scheduled to conduct a Gender and Development Focal Point System Functionality Assessment on June 2 to 3, 2025 at the Governor's Conference Blue Room in Legazpi City. The two-day assessment will take place from 8 to 5 p.m., requiring participation from all members of the GAD Focal Point System Executive Committee and the Technical Working Group. The GFAST aims to assess the current functionality of Albay's GAD Focal Point System, identifying gaps in gender mainstreaming practices. The assessment is part of a 3-year GAD evaluation to comply with PCW, DILG, DBM, NEDA Joint Memorandum Circulars 2013-01, 2016-01, and 2024-01, ensuring adherence to established standards in Albay. In other story, the provincial government of Albay has partnered with the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Rice Research Institute, and the Malinao Municipal Local Government Unit to revitalize rice production in areas affected by salt water intrusion. A memorandum of agreement was signed on May 27 at the Malinao Municipal Hall for the Scaling Integrated Crop Management for Salt-Affected Rice Environments Program. Dr. Victoria C. Lapitan, Department of Agriculture Field Rice Bicol Branch Director, signed the agreement with key officials from the PGA and the Malinao LGU. This partnership addresses challenges faced by farmers in coastal and low-lying areas, including Barangay Bariu. The PGA will provide secondary data on rice production, policy, and financial support for ICM and seed production and help source additional funding. Department of Agriculture Field Rice will lead the program, offering technical expertise, training, and coordination to farmers and agricultural staff. The program aims to foster resilient farming practices that enhance income and ensure a secure food supply for the province. In the national scene, a majority of registered Filipino voters opposed the arrest of former President Rodrigo Duterte by the International Criminal Court in connection with its controversial and deadly war on drugs, according to a new Pulse Asia survey. The nationwide poll, conducted from May 6 to 9 and involving 1,200 respondents, found that 58% of Filipinos disagreed with Duterte's arrest by the ICC. Of that number, 33% said they strongly disagree. Meanwhile, 26% of respondents expressed support for the arrest, 10% strongly agree, and 16% somewhat agree, while 16% were undecided. Opposition to Duterte's arrest was highest in Mindanao at 96%, followed by the Visayas at 60% and the balance of Luzon at 42%. Conversely, approval of the arrest was highest in Manila at 43%, followed by the balance of Luzon at 35%, the Visayas at 24%, and Mindanao at just 1%. Duterte, who served as president from 2016 to 2022, was arrested at Ninoy Aquino International Airport in March and flown to The Hague. The ICC's pre-trial chamber has provisionally scheduled the confirmation of charges or charging hearings for September 23, 2025. In other story, The government is enhancing efforts to improve and expedite passenger processing at Nini Aquino International Airport and other terminals through new technologies that reduce human intervention, Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Rimulya said. Under current procedures, passengers spend about 40 to 45 minutes from check-in to completing security and immigration checks, while the target speed for new processing is 20 to 30 minutes. A key upgrade is the introduction of the ICAS system by Nuvi Infrastructure Corporation, which will manage passenger identification. Once the passport is scanned, it will immediately indicate if the passenger has sanctions or other issues. Rimulya shared that meetings are ongoing, with one held recently and another scheduled to ensure the timely completion of these upgrades. In other news, the National Capital Region has extended its lead at the ongoing Palarong Pambansa 2025, holding a commanding advantage with 16 gold medals, 10 silvers and 10 bronzes based on partial and unofficial results as of May 27. Close behind is Region 4A Calabarzon with a balanced tally of 12 golds, 12 silvers, and 6 bronzes. Western Visayas, Region 6, occupies third place with 7 golds, maintaining steady podium finishes. Northern Mindanao, Region 10, ranks 4th with 4 golds, 8 silvers, and 10 bronzes, while the Cordillera Administrative Region has climbed to 5th place, earning 4 golds, 3 silver, and 1 bronze. At the lower end, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao and the Philippine Schools Overseas have yet to win gold. However, BAR-MM has claimed 2 bronze medals. More than 15,000 student athletes are competing in 29 sports in Ilocos Norte, marking the province's historic first time hosting the prestigious National Games. And in the news outside the country, Japan is resuming tariff talks with the United States, hoping to finalize an agreement during the Group of 7 G7 summit in Canada this June, Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba stated. Ishiba noted that U.S. President Donald Trump agreed to work on sealing a deal during their anticipated meeting on the sidelines of the G7. Emphasizing potential areas of bilateral cooperation, Ishiba mentioned that the U.S.'s interest in whether its warships could be serviced in Japan. These discussions are part of the ongoing efforts to strengthen U.S.-Japan economic and defense ties amid shifting global trade dynamics. And finally, in the news outside the country, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and the Gulf Cooperation Council agreed to strengthen bilateral ties during the second summit, which was hosted in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's capital. GCC leaders committed to furthering their strategic partnership with ASEAN in response to global challenges and pursuing shared economic opportunities. The ASEAN GCC Framework of Cooperation 2024 to 2028, adopted during the inaugural summit in Riyadh in 2023, serves as a strategic roadmap to enhance collaboration across the pillars of political and security, economic and sociocultural. Malaysia, as the rotating chair of ASEAN, hosted the summit following the regional bloc's 2-day meeting in Kuala Lumpur. And that's all for the news at 12, May 29, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our news writer, LJ Lurejo and Erica Dumlao. And on the technical side, Chad Bobbis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Ludy Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glendong Bungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.